Okay, so this ground has been cultivated by a harrow. Juma can hire it locally, and they come in and basically it buries all the weed, it buries all the trash, but it only cultivates to about that deep. And this is important, you just watch what I do now. I'm going to dig down. He's made some slight ridges for irrigation. I'm going to dig down here, and you can see how quickly I hit the hard soil. You got that? Now that is at about 4 inch, and this is very indicative and representative of a lot of African crops. They are growing in 4 or 5 inches of soil. This is part of what Carbon Farm was looking at. It's not just the emissions to be injected in, it's to actually get the soil cultivated properly to depth. Let me just show you. And this is a harrow. This is what is used in Africa, all over Africa. Essentially, as you can see, it just buries the weeds. You can see the left and the right there, the weeds are buried. Makes it look nice and clean for a small time. And obviously, farmer's delighted, he's not having to pull those weeds out. But when we look down at the soil, you can just see it's just rock hard. Just rock hard underneath there, and you know, it's not an area for a plant to thrive. So this is 200 meters from Juma. This is on our land, which we are preparing for chilies, and we've ripped it, and we've ripped it deeply, and you just see the way that spade just falls in. It's like going through butter. So already we've got 12 inches. That's before we try. And then, as you get further down, what the ripper's done, it's taken these clods. Now, this was your plough pan in the soil, and the ripper's taken these clods and just smashed them. So what it means is any crop that you're going to grow now, instead of the roots normally doing that on the plough pan, the roots will start to penetrate, and they'll go further down, and they'll start to take out more nutrient and the water from the soil. And it doesn't end there, because we know Africa gets an enormous amount of rain at specific intervals, at specific times, so it's very intense. If we've only cultivated, like Juma, to 3 inch, very quickly the water inundates the soil and it begins to flow, it begins to erode. This allows the water to go down into the profile where it'll sit, and it'll wait for those roots of young plants to come and find it.
This is the reason why we do ripping. This is the neighbour's land that's just traditional farm, with the water sitting on top and running off, running onto this road, and then we have the rip land inside plexus, and all the rain is going in. There's no runoff whatsoever from the field. If you look here, you can see there's a vast difference between what happens in a rainfall event.